Okay, it's Ronnie again. I'm back to bother you some more. I want to show you something totally different. It's like 8:30 now, and Ronnie, the mechanic engineer, know-it-all, that I don't, scumbag. Well, I didn't. My parts didn't show up this weekend, so yesterday evening I did this. I made chicken noodle soup, but a special chicken noodle soup, okay? Now, y'all don't know about me. I'm a... I am actually, not... I've been highly trained, but not doing it for a living anywhere. I wanted to, but I had to move to a big city to be paid good for being like a chef, right? This is soup, okay? Chicken noodle soup, easy to make. But a sous chef, I know a sous chef makes sauces. I know how to do that. I know how to do hors d'oeuvres. I know how to make real, natural, no box stuff, everything from scratch cooking. I know how to decorate cakes, actually, and stuff too. My mama taught me all that when I was little, and I learned all of it. Bless Mama, I love you, Mama, so much. I know you're okay. Right up hanging out where you're supposed to be. All right. But yeah, this is my chicken noodle soup, but there's one kicker. I made this much just for me, okay? That's a 5 or 6 quart, but it freezes really well. But there's one kicker. Okay, yeah, it's got Ameripaw, which, yeah, that's chef talk. Carrots, onions, celery, chicken, how to make it easy, but I took 2 hours to do this, because I made these noodles here. I made myself, but I didn't make enough. I'm allergic, since like 8 years ago, I'm really allergic to eggs, so I can't buy egg noodles or anything, and I know how to make my own. I used to make my own egg noodles, which is just eggs and flour and mix it up, roll it out, cut them, and make noodles. Well, really allergic to eggs now, from like 8 years ago. So these are not egg noodles, but they are not bought in their mind, and it's, instead of egg, you use milk. I'm not allergic to milk. I'm not lactose intolerant, so I used milk and flour and just made my noodles that way. But I didn't quite make enough. But check this out, and I'll tell you real fast how I do it. You don't got to be a rocket scientist to make awesome chicken noodle soup. You get a frozen chicken breast, not get the chicken breast. I'm trying to make them faster, but it just don't work. I love to talk to you all so much. You guys, like my friends. You get a chicken breast. I don't know if I got one in here left. Here you go. There you go. That's what you start with. Not skinless. You get skin on chicken breast, full with the bone in, with the breast meat. Uber cheap. And this puppy right here, one of them's like a pound and a half. There's plenty of chicken for a pot that big. That's okay. Now I got to put this back in the freezer. Okay. Oh, good thing I missed my toes on that one. I got a problem with my elbow yet. Yeah, we'll put it back. Okay, but that's what you use. You don't use skinless, boneless chicken breast. You use the one to bone in and stuff. First you do is take this pot, put water in it. You don't even need chicken stock. If you got some around, okay. But you put the frickin' water in the pot, as big as you want. Fill it full of water, a little bit of salt. That'll cover that chicken breast when it's thawed out, and then you simmer it for about 30 minutes, cook it through, and as it's cooking, there'll be a bunch of white stuff floats up to the top, just on order. There's your broth, though, with the bone and everything. There's your chicken broth. That's how chicken broth is. You make your own just by doing that. Bite with the bone in and stuff, and you'll peel off a lot of the fat. If you can, leave the skin on, and then you get rid of the skin later. Yeah, it's cool. So you do that. Boil it for like 20-25 minutes, low simmer, skim all the white stuff that comes up off the top, and then you take the chicken out, put it on a plate like that, snowflakes. That's called a plate. But, oh, you don't know a plate? There. Now it's at a buffet. There's a plate. That's what a plate is. You know, a plate's the same thing, snowflakes, if it's sitting down on a buffet or if it's even in a hand washer. It's still a plate. It doesn't matter what angle it's at. Oh, I love Raz and snowflakes. Okay, so while that chicken's cooking, you get your handy-dandy knife, whatever you got, and a plate or a cutting board, and you get your handy-dandy, not lettuce, that won't work, but, you know, celery, wherever I put it, celery, onion, and carrot. And you know the easiest trick, buy the little baby carrots, which aren't baby carrots. Baby carrots are full-size carrots that got broken in the machining process going to the back. So they're already pre-peeled and everything, and they're not baby carrots. They're full-size carrots. They're chunks of carrots that got broken in the processing. What a con! But no, it's so easy. Get the baby carrots, chop them up in little chunks like that. You get your onion, cut it up, have all that in a bowl or somewhere. After the water's boiling, you take your chicken out, put it on a plate, like that, laying fire, and then you throw in all your veggies. After you skim, gotta make sure you skim all that white junk off the top, okay? And you know, I don't know if you want to run it down your garbage disposal. If you do, run it in super hot water. But yeah, do that, and then you season your water. Do not put salt in the water while you're cooking that chicken breast with the ribs and everything on it, because that pulls a lot of the flavor out. You know, just cover it, let it simmer 20 minutes, get it out of there, let it cool. Also, you're cutting up all these veggies. And then I was making, after the veggies cook, I like them cooked very well. So I took that chicken broth, and I had 1 can of chicken broth I dumped in. Be very careful. Don't add salt, because there's a lot of salt in chicken broth. But yeah, it helps, but you don't even need it. Put all that in the pot, cover it, simmer it for like 45 minutes to an hour, depending how, I like mine halfway soft. I don't like biting into chunks when it's a soup. And then in the meantime, I made the noodles, I said, and here's a kicker on these noodles. I didn't make enough. I'm a little short on noodles. But, no eggs. That's flour, not self-rising, but just regular flour and milk. Made, you know, same you do with eggs, but I just use milk, get it correct consistency, roll it with a roller, slice them, and then have them hanging out, and they say, oh, you gotta let them dry or what? No, bull crap. I make them, even though after the veggies are getting close to done, take my noodles, my milk noodles, not egg noodles, that are thick, put them in the water, let it boil another 25 to 30 minutes, okay? For you snowflakes, 25 to 30 minutes. I love Raz and snowflakes. You know, and then while that's cooking, I put in all the veggies and stuff, and then, use bay leaves or this oregano. Yeah, it's winter time here, it ain't squat. Here's what you do. Give it an awesome bump flavor. Okay, yeah, it's dried stuff. When you can get it fresh, okay, but Italian seasoning. Put that in to taste if you like it. A little garlic maybe. But take it easy on the salt if you add any canned stock or anything, because it's got a lot of salt in it, okay? Once you do that, let that simmer, as I said, then throw the noodles in. Because the chicken's already cooled off. You take the chicken, break it into pieces, and, you know, throw away the bones of the cat or whatever, the raccoon's out down the hill. That'll get it last night. And it's pretty simple. You know, a little salt, a little pepper, check it. But yeah, if you're lactose intolerant, you can use corn flour and make home noodles. Or what do they call that when you can't have bread? Glucose, I don't know, there's a name for it. My friends got that. Can eat corn flour but can't eat wheat. can't eat bread or nothing, but can eat corn. You can use corn flour and make milk or egg noodles the same. Okay. But yeah, just cook that, let them boil to about the right consistency, and then I throw the cooked chicken back in pieces, let it simmer super low once, but you want your noodles about done. And then let it simmer slow for about 15 minutes, and boom, you got your awesome chicken soup. Chicken noodle soup. Yeah. I can't believe I can't remember. It's not, yeah, they charge, but yeah, no flour. You can use rice flour for these noodles. You can use corn flour for these noodles. You don't have to use eggs. You can make your own. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the rest I'm going to put in, I'm going to make me a big bowl, and I'm going to grab one of these containers, from, I believe I bought those at the grocery store in Madison. And they actually hold 4 big scoops of soup. And if this stuff freezes great, if you put it in these, have them set up in your freezer, in your regular refrigerator like that, is like 20 degrees, it freezes everything, you'll be good for it. It'll keep about a month. Me, I got a chest freezer out in the garage, like us farmers do, where it's 20 below. It'll keep, that stuff will keep for a year. But yeah, I'll go through it. But yeah, there you go. Somebody else show you how to make a chicken cordon bleu, how to make some Chinese baozi. Hungarian goulash. Oh, it's just so cool. Bacon wrap sirloins, if you want to do that. A bacon wrap meatloaf. Total bacon wrap meatloaf. Just awesome. With the pork, half ground beef. I'll show you. Yeah, and I know how to bake breads and stuff. I'm really good at from scratch. And I'm not into pies and stuff much. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome. But yeah, I bought 3 of those big chicken breasts with bone-in chicken breasts with the skin on for like $3. $3 for you snowflakes. Yeah, this is awesome. And I add a little pepper, and then you can add, and I add a little bit of Shaoxing cooking wine in it, and actually a little white wine, which is in the fridge, and a little salt, and then a little bit of malt vinegar too. It's awesome. All right, I'm going to eat now. I'm going to warm this stuff up, and I'm going to spoon this. I should have 1 big bowl, and it should take about 3 of these. But yeah, if you're allergic and you can't eat wheat noodles, you can use rice flour. You can use corn flour. And I'm allergic to eggs, so I just use milk. Because I'm okay with milk, don't hurt me, and I made these, but I didn't quite make them up. But yeah, that's just a marrow quality, call it. But do the chicken, I got enough around here, I probably won't cook chicken noodle soup again for a month, because I'll have it frozen. Alright, peace, love, have a heart, have a heart, have a heart. It's all good. I'm not just a mechanic, I'm not just an engineer, I am also a chef. And, I can do pastries, but I can decorate wedding cakes and shit. My mama used to do that and get paid very well for it on the side on the weekends, and she taught me all of it. I still know how to do it. I love baking different types of breads, pies and stuff, chocolate cakes, whatever. I don't make, buying brownies from the box. They're alright, just bump them up a little bit. But yeah, there you go. There's simple chicken noodle soup. If you're lactose intolerant, do not use milk and flour. If you're, whatever they call that, where you can't have wheat, whatever, use corn and egg if you're not allergic to egg, and rice flour. You still can make your own noodles and stuff, and it still works great. And you don't need your own chicken stock and all this. And yeah, I did it all in like 2 hours total. There you go, man. Peace. Love. Have a heart. Have a heart. Talk to you later. I will be back. Love y'all. Take care. Be safe. Want to see you tomorrow. Ciao. Take care.